This video explores the continuous pathway, an architecture for inclusive sustainability in Malaysia. It is achieved through a multifaceted approach involving education, enterprise, and radical trust, linking national policy, private enterprise, and grassroots tech. The structural imperative for flexible learning is driven by a labor force heavily skewed towards semi-skilled workers, representing the largest vulnerability at 62.3%. It also addresses equity targets such as B40 households, single mothers, and persons with disabilities, or PWD. The APEL Framework bridges the divide between experiential knowledge and formal higher education. APEL Framework provides access by bypassing rigid entry requirements based on proven life experience. APLC grants credit for existing knowledge, converting lived experience into recognized academic currency. The architectural shift moves from traditional pathways to flexible pathways, or FLPs. FLPs utilize APEL-A for open entry, allow modular credit accumulation via micro-credentials, and employ asynchronous online distance learning. APEL-C converts industry skills into academic credit. The non-traditional learner journey includes 3 stages. Getting in uses the APEL-A assessment to bypass the barrier of lacking formal certificates. Getting through uses open and distance learning and micro-credentials to overcome time and geographic constraints. Getting out uses portfolio generation and recognized certifications for re-entry into the high-skilled labor market. The dualism in education contrasts public equity, exemplified by University Technology Mara, with private upskilling, represented by Wawasan Open University. While the former focuses on national socioeconomic engineering and poverty eradication with government subsidy, the latter is charity-based, purpose-built for open entry, and market-driven. The private sector pivot activates knowledge through the RAFH philosophy, empowering changemakers through real-life, sustainable business projects. The collaborative network, led by Think Plus and SUSNet, bridges the gap between academic theory and ESG market realities, focusing on real-world application modules like Smart Farmability. The Think ESG Credentialing staircase provides a highly modular architecture for learners to scale from a single hour of attendance to globally recognized ISO 17024 consulting credentials. This demonstrates the power of flexible education models in achieving global impact. The PWD Smart Farmability vision centers on empowering the OKU community through sustainable urban farming. The core challenge is capturing the full value of marginalized labor and guaranteeing produce quality, ensuring funds directly reach the farmer. The catalyst is transitioning to blockchain as an instrument of radical trust. The Dignity Ledger automates radical trust through a 4-step process. Physical action is logged onto an immutable ledger, providing traceability for zero-chemical farming. This generates digital credentials, empowering farmers with portable digital assets and access to carbon credit markets. Finally, smart contracts trigger automated rewards, distributing funds instantly and directly to the farmer. The closed-loop economy of empowerment consists of educational equity providing access, ESG enterprise offering framework and structure, and decentralized tech, or the Dignity Ledger, providing execution and guaranteed reward. Together, they create an inescapable loop of upward mobility for Malaysia's most marginalized communities. Achieving Sustainable Development Goal 4 requires moving beyond the classroom. This means data must inform policy, credentials must be agile, and trust must be systematized. By utilizing blockchain, we build not just pathways to education, but continuous ledgers of dignity.